Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I'm Fatma Sumru, Assistant Professor, Government College for Women, Shah Liaquat, Karachi. This is my lecture number 3 that consists on 5 parts due to the topic. This lecture is designed for students of BA Part 2, BCom Part 2 and Second Year Humanities. My topic is means of transportation and communications in Pakistan. Let's learn how much they are important for a country. Yes, means of transportation and communications play a vital role in development process of country. Transport network is an index to economic development. They are source of rapid mobility of goods and services, creates employment opportunities, increase trade volume, help optimal utilization of natural resources from one place to another, promote tourism, and more important, facilitate relief activities during emergencies like flood, earthquake, etc. There are 3 advantages of transport and communication: economic advantages, social advantages, and political advantages. Let's see economic advantages. Yes, they promote internal and external trade, utilization of natural resources, mobility of labor. Labor can easily move from one place to another, reduction in unemployment, and increase in agricultural production from rural areas to urban areas. Now, social advantages, they linkage people to each other, develops brotherhood and sense of unity to stimulate economic activity. Oh, promotes education across the country. Yes, they are means of communication. Makes me able to deliver this lecture online and you are listening me. It is all possible for means of communication and provides up-to-date information by TV, internet, radio, etc. By political advantages, creates political awareness in people through newspapers, media talks, etc., maintain law and order in society, and helps bringing out the opinion of masses to the governments and policymakers. Now, transport sector of Pakistan, common modes of transport is roads, railways, marine means sea routes, and air transport. Transport sectors contribute 23% of in GDP. 3.14 million people employed in transport sector. It means 6% of total employment engaged in transport sector. 15% of public sector development project spending in it, and 37% of total energy consumed annually by this sector. The first part of my lecture is road transport. Let's see. Road transport, the most important sector of infrastructure. Rapid economic development and well-being depends on road networks. In Pakistan, road networks in which 96% is inland freight and 92% consists on passenger traffic. Easy access to remote areas, about 63% of population. Total road network of Pakistan is 2,63,415 kilometers, in which 9,324 kilometers under control national highways and 2,280 kilometers are motorways. Major roads of Pakistan, GT रोड, ग्रैंड ट्रक, जिस पर एक मशहूर गाना भी जो है कि फिल्माया गया था। जीटी रोड ते ब्रेक आन लगियां। Now, Super Indus Highway N55, N35 Karakoram Highway, Makran Coastal Highway N10, and motorway projects M1, M2, M3, M8, and M9. The role of National Highway Authority in road transport is very important. NHA is playing an important role. NHA network comprises of 47 national highways, motorways, expressways, and strategic roads. Current network of NHA is 12,743 kilometers. NHA's existing portfolio consists of 38 ongoing projects with an allocation of 176 billion, about in which 66,700 million is the foreign exchange component and 1,09,936.8 million is the local component. There are also 8 new schemes of NHA. There are some short-term projects of NHA in which most of them are completed and some are under construction. Shikarpur Dero N55 is under construction and almost are all completed. Short to medium term projects in which Hakla and Yak under construction and it will be completed in almost June 2020. Yak and Zog N50 will be completed in 2023. Zog and Kotia N50 it will also completed in 23. Kota Kozda also completed in 23 and the other Sorab Hoshab and Hoshab Gawadir is completed. Now the medium to long term projects of NHA are Dera Ismail Khan's to Dera Ghazi Khan. It is a long-term projects and indicative plan period is 2025 to 30. Dera Ghazi Khan to Dera Alayar and Dera Alayar to Wango Hills. They are also the long-term projects of NHA. Motorways. In front of you, it's a list of motorways. Almost all of them are completed. National Highway Authority's ongoing projects are 7 Ratodero Additional Carriageway N55, Sakhar Shikarpur Jekmabad N65, Kila Saifullah to Zog N50, Peshawar Nadran Bypass E2, and Kushalgarh Bridge N80. Qazi Amri Bridge across River Indus is also ongoing projects of National Highway Authority. Let's see what are this sector face problems and issues. The major problems of road transport is low road density. Means total density means total length of road divided by total area. So in Pakistan, it is very low road density, about 32%. Poor quality of roads, moreover improper maintenance, inadequate urban public transport, lack of roads in rural area, inconsistent government policies, inadequate allocation of budgetary funds, violations of rules, and high corruption in road funds. Now, what are the solutions? Let's see. We must formulate law for continuance of projects for completion on time. Proper maintenance of road is very essential. Proper monitoring policy is required. more roads for rural and agricultural areas, and by charging high fines, we can solve the problems. Thank you very much. Stay home, save lives.